Good morning, PV, and welcome to a brand new edition of Pvtv. I'm Matt Magno.
And I'm Brianna Oliveira, and here are this week's top stories. Attention spring sport athletes. Spring sports begin on March 1st. Medical forms are due in the nurse by February 15th for all potential spring athletes. Please see Ms. Fallon's webpage for details. Remember, all spring athletes must hand in health history updated forms, regardless if they played another season. And if physicals are expired, a new one must be handed in. Any questions, stop by and see the nurse. The Smoke Signal has announced juniors Katie Mullaney and Rachel Cohen as editors-in-chief for the upcoming 2019-2020 school year. Mullaney and Cohen have been staff editors and helped the publication win 45 state awards this past October. The Smoke Signal is always looking for dedicated new members to help the most heavily awarded program in the school continue its mission of providing top-notch storytelling for the Pascack Valley community. Anyone interested can reach out to Mullaney, Cohen, or advisor Bill Rawson. Will the cold last? Here's Pvtv weather reporter Tyler McEwen with this weekend's Super Bowl forecast.
Alright guys, thank you. So, today you'll have a high of 33, low of 25. Very cloudy, partial chance of snow, warmer than the last 2 days. While tomorrow, you'll have a high of 44 and a low of 28, partially sunny. And on Sunday, have a high of 53 and low of 37, partially sunny yet again. Now back to you.
Any plans next Thursday? If not, come out to this year's annual Valentine's Talent Night hosted by the PV Choir. There will be a whole bunch of acts from singing to dancing to much more. The show starts at 7 p.m., $5 in advance, $8 at the door. With the Super Bowl coming up this weekend, Dazzle Bling is back with some do's and don'ts vlog for the best Super Bowl party.
Hey guys, welcome to my segment, and this is do's and don'ts for Super Bowl party. Do's. Make sure your house is clean. You may not mind living in your own mess, but your guests likely will. If you're ordering food from a place that's really popular, make sure to place your order in advance so you get it on time. Like a place like Domino's. Make sure you have multiple rooms for your guests to move around in, because if there's one space that everyone's gonna gather in, it's gonna get too crowded and you're not gonna wanna be there. Don'ts. Don't have a veggie platter. No one's gonna eat it. It's not something people look forward to going to a party. They want snacks. They want the soda drinks. They want the Capri Suns. That is the way to go. Don't over-invite. If you over-invite, you're gonna run out of food, you're gonna run out of drinks. So if you want more people coming, make sure to under-invite, and then throughout the night, invite anyone who wants to come over. Don't run out of food and drinks. That is like the worst thing to happen at a party. Be over-prepared. Lastly, don't do your homework. Enjoy the game, enjoy the people around you. Have fun, everybody, and have a safe weekend. Peace.
This past Wednesday was PV Wrestling Senior Night. Pvtv reporter Sienna Orlando went to the match and talked with some of the seniors about their experience wrestling here at Pascack Valley.
Wednesday night, the boys wrestling team hosted Dwight Morrow for their senior night and for their league title. The matches were led by their seniors Ari Quinn, Andrew Dembowski, Tommy Cellini, Steven Soravilla, Matt Byer, Jake Averna, Jake Tosconos, Bradley Zerlin, Mitch Soretta, Zach Olson, and Ethan Berg. We pulled aside some of the seniors after their match to talk to them about their experience here and what they are going to miss.
I'm just really excited that I got to wrestle one last match at PV, like a definite match at PV with like all the guys that we started with. So that was pretty cool.
I mean, obviously I would have wanted like a better match, like, but it feels good. Definitely still like mixed emotions, you know.
I've been very happy with all the coaches. They've been showing me everything. Like literally when I came in, I knew nothing. Like Gallione, Coach Byer, Frank, Mert, they all took me under their wing knowing nothing. I didn't even know like any of the basic rules. Like in one of my first matches, I'm like, the ref is yelling at me, giving me like points taken away, and I'm just like looking like, what am I doing? They really sat down with me, talked with me, showed me what to do, taught me all the moves. All the players have been like really helpful with me and just showing me how to get it done.
I mean, I'd love to win districts. That's obviously the big one. But I mean, I'm going to take it one day at a time. You know, I'm pretty close to 20 wins, so that would be a great goal to hit. 20 wins probably, and if I could again win districts, that would be awesome. So.
It's bittersweet, you know what I mean? I'm happy for all of them and everything they've accomplished, but to know that kind of we're at the end of their road wrestling-wise is emotional. It's tough. These guys have really set the bar high along with last year's seniors, so knowing that we're down to the last few dual meets is it's bittersweet, you know what I mean? I'm happy for them. They've had great careers, but as far as me, you know, and coaching, I'm going to miss them. Definitely. Miss them 100%.
If you didn't already know, this week was the beginning of the second semester. Pvtv reporter Stephen Murno, Steve-O, went around Valley and asked students how their first semester went. Here's Steve with the recap.
I'm Stephen Murno. With the end of the first semester, let's go around the school and ask kids how they did during the semester.
They were pretty good. I enjoyed entrepreneurship with Mr. Julian. It's pretty fun.
Freshman year was pretty easy.
Personally, I didn't do that well. It wasn't my best, but I'm doing my best to try to improve in the second semester.
I would say that my grades during the first semester were actually somewhat decent. I'm a junior, and I was told that junior year is always the hardest, and I think that I was actually doing pretty well, given that it was the hardest part of high school. So that's all I got to say.
I did pretty good.
They're really good. I'm proud of myself.
I think I did pretty solid. My lowest grade was a B, so I think I might be able to make honor roll with grades like that.
I got all A's and 1 B, so I'm pretty happy with it.
I did not do too good in this first semester.
Well, I felt like I did pretty well in most of my classes. There just was one class that I kind of fell off during the start of the year, but then at the end I was able to improve. So first semester for me overall went pretty well.
Well, all I could say is I'll bounce back next semester.
I definitely could have done better.
I did pretty terrible. I'm probably going to be taking the same classes again next year.
I was A+ for these past 4 months, and then once these midterms hit, destroyed.
Well, I got a 0 in video production because I wasn't accepted into it, Sherman. But everything else was pretty good.
With the Super Bowl being this weekend, we had Pvtv reporter AJ McKeever go around Pascack Valley to ask about what students are doing for the big game.
Hey PV, we went around the school asking students and faculty about who they wanted to win the Super Bowl.
I'm going to go with the Rams this time around. I have a lot of respect for what the Patriots have done, but I think the Rams are on a roll right now. They caught a big break to get there, and I think they're going to take advantage of it.
The Patriots.
So I was originally going to go with the Rams because, with a high-powered offense, defensive line, unstoppable with a lot of inexperience. Can't go wrong with the Patriots. So
I really want the Rams to win just because of how much I hate Tom Brady.
I think the Rams are going to win. I'm not a big fan of the Patriots. I think Brady's getting old, so I think he's going to break a leg or something like that.
I think it's going to actually be a lower scoring game. I see the Rams winning this thing 23-17, 23-20.
No, GOATs don't retire at the age of 40, whatever.
I think Brady, it may depend on whether he wins this one or not, but I think Brady will retire when Giselle says, Tom, you're retiring.
Who do you think is going to win Super Bowl 53? Back to you guys in the studio.
Hey, are you informed on the water fountain conspiracy in the school? If not, Ari Quinn is here to tell you about our generation's Watergate in this week's Gate, Watergate.
As the years go by, there are more and more water fountains that are becoming unavailable. They only work 60% of the time, every time. Specifically the one on the first floor, which has been ripped out of the wall. Students have turned to the water bottle or gallon jug in an attempt to only use the water fountain when refilling. The gallon jug is more common among athletes who want to stay hydrated before their game or practice. The water bottle is for the everyday teenager. They can buy these at vending machines or many locations at lunchtime. The plastic can be detrimental to the environment, so many students have taken to refillable water bottles, but the students who don't have bottles are forced to hydrate using the fountains. I went out to talk to students to see how the water fountains have affected their lives.
How often do you use water fountains?
I'm a pretty big fan of the water fountains. I fill up my water bottle every period.
I don't use the water fountains because the water tastes bad.
I think they're gross. I think they taste different than normal water.
How would you rate the water?
I mean, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. I'd probably give it 6 right now. It was on yellow.
Well, I'm a little bit nervous about lead in the water, so I prefer to use bottled water instead.
No, I've never used it.
Sometimes I use it to fill up my water bottle, but I don't really like how it tastes.
I probably fill up my water bottle once a day.
Personally, I never drink the fountain water here. Strictly filtered Voss water for me.
We now turn to President of the National Water Committee and marine biologist Christopher McGrath as he submerged himself into this investigation.
Thanks, Ari. I am currently standing in front of a pre-existing water fountain. Sources close to the situation tell me that there could be anything to replace it. Chocolate milk, apple juice, lemonade, there could even be water. The possibilities are honestly endless. This water fountain mystery has drove chaos throughout the school. As a scientist who has covered this topic for more than 3 decades, it is very important to me that this complex compound stays for the millennia to come. Back to you, Ari.
What does the future hold for our world's first beverage? Whether it's the bottle or the fountain, it's instrumental to our society. Back to you guys.
Before we go, I just want to say that tomorrow, February 2nd at 6:45, it is senior night at Sportorama for the hockey team. The first 100 people who come get a free t-shirt. So again, that's tomorrow, February 2nd. Sportorama, B Square, pack the barn, 6:45. Well, that's it for this edition of Pvtv. I'm Matt Mugno.
And I'm Brianna Oliveira. Thanks for watching and have a great weekend.